Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's very easy puzzle called 3 Killer Nights by Megan33. Usually she or he, I'm not sure which one it is. This person usually does very good fog of war puzzles, but people like to branch out, so this is pretty cool. I am not very fond of Knight's moves because I don't see them very well, but this is a very easy one, so hopefully this should be fairly easy. Anyways, here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, every column, and every box. Cells separated by a Knight's move in chess cannot contain the same digit. So for example, if this were a 6, anything that's a Knight's move away cannot also contain a 6. And obviously these two could not contain a 6 because of Sudoku, but you have the additional 6 cells which are not eliminated by Sudoku but are eliminated by the Knight's move. So remember that. That's probably very important. Digits in a cage do not repeat and sum to the clue in the top left. So for example, these three cells would add up to 22. These 3 cells would add up to 21. These 2 cells would add up to 6, etc., etc. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so simple killer cages. I'm pretty good at killer cages. So, this must contain a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So for three cells that add up to 8, which are all unique, it has to contain a 1, and it must be 1 through 5. So it's either 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. So if the 9, interestingly enough, has a 1, it has to be here. And it cannot be 1, 3, 5 because that eliminates both possibilities for the 8 cage there. So this would have to be 1, 2, and 6, which would force this to be 1, 3, 4. But if this is 2, 3, 4, the 3, 4 has to be here. And then this becomes 1, 2, 5. And then this would be 2. So this is 1 or 2. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4. We know one of these is 1 or 2. This is 1 or 2. This has to be 1 or 2. So this cannot be 1 or 2. So this is the 3, 4. This cannot be 3, 4, so that's 1 or 2. 2 cells that add up to 17 have to be 8, 9. 2 cells that add up to 15 have to be 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is 6, 7, and then it has to be paired with the 8 or 9. Okay. So interesting. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4 in box 1 are already accounted for, right? If this is, say this is 1, 2, 5, this has to be 3, 4, and 2. Say this is 3, 4, this has to be 2, 6, and 1. So 2, 3, and 4, along with 1, are all accounted for. So this has to be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is also 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we can do something similar on this side, because if you take a look, this says 8. These 3 digits add up to 8. There's only 2 possibilities, 1, 2, 5, and 1, 3, 4. These 3 possibilities is 22. But there's only 2 possibilities again, but it's the other way. It's 5, 8, 9, or 6, 7, 9. And it's essentially the, and it makes sense, right? Because the 3 smallest digits add up to 6, which is 2 away from 8. The 3 largest digits add up to 24, 7, 8, 9, which is 2 away from 22. Therefore, they act similarly. Same thing with the 9, though, and the 21. 9 is 3 away from 6, and 21 is 3 away from 24, and they act similarly. So we have very similar ideas. So this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 through 9. This is either 8 or 9. And then it's with, so if this was 1, 2, 6, this would have to be 9, 4, 8, right? Yeah, 4, 8. Whereas if this is 8, this would have to be 6 and 7 with it. So either this is 6, 7, or this is 6 and 7. So we know, okay, this though, we know is 1, 2, 4, 5. So we have a 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5 quad in row 6. So there has to be 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the rest. This is 8 and 9. This is 8 and 9. So the other 8 and 9 has to be here. So then we have 3, 6, and 7. So this is 3, 6, or 7. This is 3, 6, or 7. This has to be the other 6 or 7 because there's a 6 or 7 there. So now we know this can't be 1 or 2. It can't be 3, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is 4 or 5. So this is... Okay. So we've got all those. This has to be 1, 2, 4, or 5. This is 1, 2, 4, or 5. Okay, so now we probably want to start coloring things because otherwise things get a little confusing. Let's start with these. We don't really have that much information though on that. Okay, so this cannot be 1, 2. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has one of 1 or 2. It could be 1 through 7. This has to have one of 8 or 9, and no 1, 2. So it's just 3 through 9. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, I guess. And then this. So this is green. One of these is green. One of these is yellow. We don't know which, actually. That's the problem. Okay, that's not very helpful. Oh, Knight's move. I forgot. Okay, so Knight's move is very, as I said, Knight's move is very important. So this is 8, 9, and this is 8, 9. Because both of these are 8, 9, this cannot be 8 or 9. Therefore, this is 8, 9, this is 8, 9. They both see this one, so this cannot be 8. So therefore, this cannot be the 4. Because if it's 4, there has to be 8 and 9. So that would have to be 4, that would be 8, and that would be 9. So Knight's move-wise, this doesn't work. Okay. Excuse me. This one, too, sees both of these, so this one cannot be. This one sees that one from Knight's move, so this cannot be the 1, 2. This has to be the other 1, 2. Right? This 1, 2 and this 1, 2 are different, and they both see this one, so this cannot be 1 or 2. Because this one sees it from Knight's move, and this one sees it here. Okay. This 1, 2 is the same as that one. Okay, so yeah, let's do color this one. We'll make this pink and this one, I don't know, red. So this is pink. The red has to be one of these two. And the red has to be one of these two. And the pink has to be one of these three. Oh, so this one sees that one. So this green cannot be here. This one has to be the green. So this has to be yellow. So again, that's Knight's move. That can't see that one. So this yellow is here, which makes this yellow, which means this one can't be 8 or 9. And can't be yellow in the 8 or 9 because of Knight's move. So we have a lot of Knight's move going on here. Red is one of these two. We don't know which. This is pink. Could be any of those three. This cannot be green. Okay, so this green cannot be here, cannot be here. Therefore, this has to be green. So this is the 8, 9. This yellow also sees this, and this green is seen by that, so that can't be a knight's move. Therefore, this cannot be 8 and 9. This cannot be 8 and 9. Therefore, this has to be 6, 7, 6, 7, 9. So all the greens are 9s. All the greens are 9s. This has to be 6, 7 with it. So this has to be, yellow has to be 8. Okay, so we'll remove this yellow. So these have to be 8, which means this has to be 7 to add up to 15. This can't be 7. This can't be 7. This can't be 9. This can't be 7. This has to be the 7 because we know this one eliminates all the 7s here, so the 7 has to be here, so this can't be 7. Therefore, this is a 7. This is 9, so this has to be 4 and 8. So this can't be 4. This can't be 4. And this can't be 4. So if this is 2, 3, 4, this would have to be 2, 3, and 4. So this can't be 9 anymore. This can't be 4. Also, this can't be 4 because of knight's move. 7, these are all valid. 8. So 8's one of those. Okay, so the yellows we can remove. The greens we can remove because we know which ones those are. We cannot eliminate the same way the 1, 2, though, in this set of 3. So if this is, okay, so if this is 1, 2, 5, the 5 is here. So this cannot be 5. Hold up, okay. If this is... Okay, so if this is 1, 3, 4, this has to be 3 or 4, which means that that can't be there because of knight's move. You would have the other 1, 3, 4 here, which eliminates that from being 3, 4. So this 3, 4 sees these two and that one from knight's move. Therefore, this must be 5, 1, 2. So this is 5, 1, 2, which means this can't be 2, which means this is 3 and 4, and this is 2. So this is 2, this is 1, this is 4, because 1 and 4 add together. So this is 1 and 5. Therefore, that's 5, because it can't be 3 or 4. This becomes a 2, 4 pair. So there's no 2, 4 here. This becomes a 2, 4 pair. There's no 2 here. This can't be, woo. We eliminated 1 here, accidentally. So this is 1, 3, 5, and 6. This cannot be 4, 5. This cannot be 4, 5. This can't be 3, 4, 5. This can't be 4, 5. This can't be 4, 5. So this is 1, 2. So there's no 5 here, no 5 here, no 3 here. So the 3 is over here. This becomes 1, 2, 1, 2. This one sees that one, so this cannot be the 2. So this is 1, this is 2. Again, that's from knight's move. This can't be 1. So this is 1 or 3. Okay, so then the coloring here is fine. Okay, so this one... let's make it red and yellow. This one cannot be yellow because of knight's move, so this is red and this is yellow. Okay, so this cannot be 1, 9. It's 2 or 4. In column 4, there has to be a 2 and 4, and they cannot go together in the 10. So this has to be 2 or 4, and this is 2, 8, or 4, 6. So we know where the 9 is. Then the 9 has to be in box 1, so this cannot be 9 here. We don't know where the 7 is. We know where the 3 is. The 3 has to be one of these two in box 4, so this can't be 3. Okay, what else can we eliminate? So where are 8 and 9 similarly in column 8? 8 and 9 have to be here in column 8. And this can never be 9, so this has to be 9, which makes this 1, 8, because the 8 has to be somewhere. Now we're looking for 7 in column 8. This has to be a 7, so this has to be 6. So these two can't be 6s because of Sudoku rules and Knight's move. This is 1, 8, so this can't be 1 anymore. This can't be 1. Where is the 4? There cannot be a 4 except here in column 8. So the yellow has to be 4. The yellow has to be 4. This has to be 2 then. Okay, so then the coloring is all good. So this can no longer be 6 because of that 6. This can't be 2 because of that 2. This can't be 5 because of Knight's move. What else are we missing? So we have now 1. So either of these could be 1. No 2, 3, 4. This can't be 5, but these can be 5. 6, 7, or 8. So this is 6, 7, or 8. Okay. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 has to be here. Okay, this is 1, 3, and 6. So this can't be 1 because of here. This can't be 1 because of Knight's move. Therefore, this is the 1. So this is 3 and 6. This can't be 6 because of Knight's move. So this is 3. This is 6. We have 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be 3 because of that 6. So this is a 6. 8 cannot be in this 15 because of Sudoku and Knight's move. So this cannot contain an 8. I don't know what that tells us, but... this cannot contain a 9 because of Sudoku and Knight's move. So where is the 9 in row 3? It has to be here. So this is 9. This can't be 9. Therefore, this is 2, 5, 7, 8. So this is 5 and 8. This cannot be 2 because of Knight's move. It can't be 5, so this is 7 or 8. Can't be 8 because of this 8, so therefore this is a 7. And therefore this is 2, 5, or 8. And I think it cannot be 5 because of Knight's move. It could be 2 or 8. So this is 2 or 8, this is 2, 5, this is 5 or 8. We have 4. So, yeah, this could be 2 or 5 with 4 or 9. And then that can't be 4 because of Sudoku. That can't be 5 or 9 because of Sudoku. That can't be 2 because of Sudoku. This cannot be 5 because of Knight's move. That can't be 9. So all the rest are okay. So this has to be 1, 2, 4, and 6 on this column. Nothing eliminated here. This can be 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9 here. But these 8s see these 8s, right? If this is an 8, that sees that one from Sudoku and that one from Knight's move. If this is an 8, that sees that one from Sudoku and that one from Knight's move. So 8 can never be here. This is 2, 5, 7, 8, and 9 could be here. 9's either here or here. Okay, this is... cannot be 1, could be 2, 3, no 4, 5, 6. So this is 2, 3, 5, 6. This cannot be 1, cannot be 2, could be 3, 4, 5, 7. So the 7's here. Okay, this cannot be 8 again. Because of this 8. So what can these be? We already have that. We already have that. Oh yeah, where's the 6 in column 8? We missed that one. So this has to be 6. So this can't be 6. This is a 3. No 3 here, no 6 here. So 6 has to be one of those 3. All right, because that can't be 6, that can't be 6. This can't be 6 because of that Knight's move. So then this one's the only place left for 6. This can't be 6 because of Knight's move. What else are we missing? This can't be 5 because of Knight's move. Okay. So what can this be? This could be 1, 5, and 9. That works. 2, 4, and 9. That works. No 8s. So cannot be 1, 6, 8. Cannot be 2, 5, 8. Can it be 2, 6, 7? No. Because 6 cannot be here, here because of Sudoku, and then here because of Knight's Move. So there's no 6 involved too. So there's no 6 or 8. So 2, 6, 7 does not work. What about 3? 3, 4, and 8 does not work. 3, 5, and 7 does not work because this 3 eliminates those 3. So that would have to be 3. That would be 7. The 5 is eliminated from there, so this cannot be 3, 5, 7. So far we have 1, 5, 9 or 2, 4, 9. Right? 1, 5, 9, 2, 4, 9. Okay, so we tried 3, 4, 8. That doesn't work. 4, 5, 6. No, because that would have to be 5, but that's eliminated by Knight's Move. So that, I think, covers all of them, right? 3, 4, 8, 3, 5, 7. Yeah. And then we tried 2. We had 2, 4, 9, which works. So the 9 has to be one of these two. So this has to be 9, which means this can't be 9. This can't be 9. This can't be 9, therefore this is the 9. This is 3. We know the 3 is one of those 3. Not very helpful. Now we just try to need to do Knight's moves. Which again, I'm not very good at, unfortunately. Okay, so this is 6 or 8. This is 6, 7, or 8. This is 6, 7, or 8. We know the 9's here. Okay, so this can't be 7. This can't be 3. So this is 1 or 2. So it's either 1, 5, 9, or it's 2, 4, 9. Interesting. So, oh, we have a 2, 9, 2, 9 pair in column 4. So there cannot be a 2 or a 9 in the rest of the column. So therefore, this is an 8. This is a 5. This has to be a 5, 7 pair. This can't be 5 anymore. So this is a 5, 7, 5, 7 pair. They both see that, but that's not helpful. So this can't be 5. This has to be a 2. So there is no 2 in the rest of box 3. We have a 1, 3, 5 triplet. Okay. We have a 2, 9, 2, 9. So it could be 2, 4, 2, 4, 9. That works. Six, 7, 8. So 7's one of these two. That's not helpful right now. So this has to be 8. There's no other place for 8 in box 8, so that's an 8, which eliminates that from being an 8. That from being 8. This can't be 8 from Knight's Move, so that's a 1. This is an 8. This now becomes 2, 4, and 9 as the only possibility for that 15k, so this cannot be 2 or 4. This can't be 6 or 8. This can't be 8. 8 is one of these two. This is 2 or 4. This is 2 or 4. They both see Knight's Move to that square, so this cannot be a 2. So this is a 9. And that makes that a 2, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 9, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 2. This is a 3. This is a 1, 6 pair here. This can't be 3. This can't be 3. This can't be 3. This can't be 3 because of Knight's Move. This can't be 4. This can't be 2 or 4. Okay. What now? Okay, we got all the 1s. So 1's is one of those two. 1's one of those two. 1's one of those two. 1 and one of those two. Those all work. 2's. 2 has to be one of those two. 2 has to... Oh, this can't be 2 because of that 2. Knight's Move. So therefore, this is the only possibility for 2. So that makes this 4, which makes that 6. This is 2. We have 7, 8, 7, 8 pair. No 6's in box 7. That can't be 6 because of that 6. That can't be 4 because of that 4. We have a 5, 7, 5, 7 pair in row 9, so this has to be 1. This forces this to be 6, which makes that 1, which makes that 7, 3, 5. And now we're just doing Sudoku. That's an 8, this is a 5, that's a 7, this is a 4, this is 5, 3, 7, 6. This can't be 7, this can't be 7, this can't be 8. No 5, no 3, no 3. Now we just have to probably look for a knight's move somewhere. So this is 7, which makes that can't make that 7. So this is an 8. 6, 8, 7, 6, 7. Now we look for another knight's move. This is a 3, so this cannot be 3. So this is a 1. This is a 5. This is a 3. This is a 5. That's a 3, and that's a 1. And there you go. Yeah, I'm a little slower on knight's moves. It's a little hard for me to see. I did turn off the checking for it, which would have made it much easier, but I think that goes against the spirit of knight's move. I'm okay with basically leaving the checking on for regular Sudoku because I don't know, if you're doing regular Sudoku, you're probably not that interested in variants, right? I don't know. It just for me it seems like they're trivial and they're things that you could always scan for. Anyways, that's the solve. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you gain an appreciation for the limiting factor of Knight's moves. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.